Good morning. It is so hot. Oh my God. How hot is it? I don't know. It's like a million. I obviously just ran. I was up huge. I was up 3.9. Am I surprised? No, because I didn't do great yesterday. And this is it. This is where I do struggle. Around 10:30, I was like, well, I'll just have my lunch now. It's close enough. And I made a hot dog and I had some chips. No, first I had some graham crackers, like these graham pretzels. They were good. And, then that turned into lunch. And, that's the problem. I feel like a snowball. Like, I just eat a little and I start, and then it just is like an avalanche. I don't know if I consider it binge eating because, I don't know, I've read some books on people who binge eat and they eat like a massive amount of food in like a whole box of cereal or, 2 whole pizzas. So I don't know. I don't know if this is considered binge eating or not. But after my hot dog and chips, then I was good for just like a couple hours. And then I had a few more chips. Then my son wanted lunch, so I took a few bites of lunch meat, some peanuts. And then I was good a little bit longer. And then, I started prepping dinner. So I had a few bites. And by dinner, I was nauseous and wasn't even hungry. So I was like, well, I probably shouldn't eat. And then I was like, my whole family was going to sit down. And we don't do that very often. So I was like, I'll just eat a little bit. Maybe it'll help the nausea. And I made some garlic bread for my family out of this like bread that was going bad. So I just wanted to taste it, and that was like a huge stupid move because, it was this big piece of Italian bread. So that wasn't smart because then it was good, so I wanted another piece. So I had like this huge piece of garlic bread, 2 chicken meatballs, spaghetti squash, and I tasted the pasta I made for them. And I made keto brownies. I tasted them. For $10 a pack, no way. They're not worth it. So I won't be doing that again. And my daughter wanted real brownies, so I made those for her and, of course, tasted that. And then I was like, okay, well, you've really messed up today. You better, knock it off because it's going to take you a long time to fast this off. Because I was expecting 2.5 to 3.5 pounds of gain. I already knew it just because of the carb weight. It's not like I ate 4 pounds of food. I definitely overdid it, but it's the carbs because I was low carb. For so many days, you put on so much water. So then after that, my husband went fishing and I was like, I think I'm going to have just a little bit of ice cream. And I did. I had like 1/4 cup of ice cream. And then he came back. I took a shower. And then I was like, I'm going to have a little bit more ice cream. And so then I had another 1/4 cup of ice cream. And like 5 Jolly Ranchers. Then I took the Tylenol PM because I had a terrible headache. Because obviously I ate like shit. And I fell asleep. I fell asleep pretty hard around 10 and got up at 6. So, not good. But this is how it goes, right? Good days and bad days. So I made myself get up and run in this fucking heat. This heat is ridiculous. This humidity is ridiculous. And then my watch screwed up while I was running, and I hate that, but whatever. I did 2 miles in this heat, and now I have to keep going again. I think it's 4.9 or something. I have to lose 5. No, I want to go to 159.7. So I was 164.6. So I got like 5 pounds to go this time. My hope is to be able to eat Saturday. Have like my kids are doing a virtual birthday party for a friend, and a couple of the moms are supposed to do like happy hour during it. So I want to be able to have a spiked seltzer or some vodka and soda. And I told my son I would make him chicken fajitas for his last day. So whenever that my next refeed is, that's what I'm making for him. And I won't have the tortilla, but I'll have all the filling. And that's it, man. Thank you for everyone who congratulated me. It was a big victory. And now here's the hard part, right? This is the part where you don't cheat. Because this is where I usually make it around 24 hours, and then I have like a little tiny something to get me through that first day, and then I push. So today at the 24-hour mark is going to be tough. But I have a different mindset this time. I don't know why it's different. Somebody asked me, what did I do different? This time I just, I don't know. I was mentally stronger this time. There's nothing that I did different that I've been always doing, except I didn't fuck up. So, that's the truth. I plan to make it, not eat until I get this 5 pounds off. And I know it's gonna be hard, and no one can do it for me but me. So it doesn't matter that my husband sits and eats pizza right next to me, or my kids eat constantly. It's a decision that I have to make for myself. So that's where I'm at, man. Just gonna keep pushing.